Hi, it's Miss Nikki. I'm back with a great book. I don't know if you know Froggy, but some of his stories are some of my favorites. This one's called Froggy Plays Soccer, and I chose this book because the weather's just perfect today. You might want to get outside and kick the ball. Let's hear about Froggy. Froggy couldn't sleep. He looked out the window. The full moon was rising. It looked like a soccer ball. Tomorrow's the big game, he said out loud. If we beat the Wild Things, we win the City Cup. The moon does look like a soccer ball. In the morning, Froggy was bursting to go. He pulled on his underwear, zap, tugged on his soccer shorts, zeep, and snapped on his shin guards, snap, wiggled on his soccer shirt, zlim, pulled on his soccer socks, zoop, and put on his cleats, zup, zup. Froggy knows how to get dressed all by himself. Froggy! Yelled his father. Froggy's father was the assistant coach. What? Let's go, we'll be late for the game. Froggy flopped outside. Flop, flop, flop. Remember, said Froggy's dad, only the goalie can catch the ball, and you're not the goalie. Now repeat after me. Head it, boot it, knee it, shoot it, but don't use your hands. And Froggy sang, head it, boot it, knee it, shoot it, but don't use your hands, all the way to the soccer field. At the soccer field, the coach, Max's mother, said, we're a team, we're the dream team. Hooray, screamed all the players on the dream team. Lots of different kinds of animals are on this team. What kind of animal is the coach? You might be able to tell by her tail and her teeth. Soon the game was on. Froggy was doing cartwheels. Froggy was picking daisies. And Froggy was even picking his nose. The ball bounced off his chest and he gave a mighty kick. He missed the ball. Uh-oh. Froggy was having a hard time. But Max trapped it and passed it to BJ, who slammed it right into the net. Goal! It was 1-0. Dream Team was winning. Wow, that's exciting. Again, the two teams faced off and the whistle blew. The Dream Team charged down the field toward the Wild Things. Froggy was tying his shoe. Froggy's dad was yelling, defense, defense. The ball hit Froggy in the head, boink, and knocked him down. He was great at defense. At halftime, the Dream Team held the lead. Now remember, said Froggy's dad, and they all chanted together. Head it, boot it, knee it, shoot it, but don't use your hands. And the whistle blew, and the second half started. A fly circled by Froggy. Froggy, called the coach. What? Keep your eye on the thump. The ball smacked Froggy in the eye. Ouch. Froggy was mad now. The Wild Things were stampeding, and Matthew, the Dream Team's goalkeeper, was chasing the ball. The goal was unguarded. This was Froggy's chance. He leapfrogged over Travis, he leapfrogged over Matthew, and he leapfrogged over the Wild Things forward, who was firing the ball. And what a save! Froggy caught it right before the net. But uh-oh, he used his hands. Oops, cried Froggy, looking more red in the face than green. He looked so silly. The Dream Team laughed, but not for long. The penalty kick for using his hands was a free kick at the goal. The Wild Things star forward kicked and scored. Now it was a tied game, 1-1. But it wasn't over yet. And when there was 1 minute left, the crowd went crazy. The clock was ticking. The ball was coming right toward Froggy. "Froggy!" yelled his dad. "What?" But Froggy knew what to do. He jammed his hands in his armpits. He stuffed them in his pockets. He stuck them in his mouth. Then he power kicked the ball so far down the field that it bounced right over the goalie's head. And smack into the goal! Yes! The Dream Team had won the City Cup. They shouted and danced, and Froggy sang. You know what they're singing? Head it, boot it, knee it, shoot it, but don't use your hands. Except to slap high fives. Slap, slap, slap. That's the end of Froggy Plays Soccer. Want to give you a high five. Thanks for listening. And go find a soccer ball or any kind of ball that you have at your house and kick it, knee it, shoot it, but don't use your hands when you're playing soccer. Have fun.